Good morning everybody, it's Steve here at Don Amott Leisure, and I am very excited today to show you round a brand new Auto Trail Expedition 54. So this is something that they've released for 2026, so it's brand new into their Expedition range and their Expedition lineup. Now for those of you that don't know, the Expedition van conversions are a more budget friendly camper van. Still come with grade 3 insulation and all your heating and your hot water, etc, etc, but there's a few bits and bobs that aren't on there. Going back to this van though, this one is the 8-speed automatic gearbox. So 140 brake horsepower, 2.2 on a Fiat. And it's a 2-sleeping, 2-travelling motorhome or camper van. And it's only 5.4 metres long. So it's nice and compact. We've added the reversing camera, the stereo and the cab blinds to our spec. And also it's in the absolutely stunning Artense Grey colour scheme. And because it's the automatic gearbox, you do get the diamond cut Fiat alloy wheels. Anyway, enough from me. Let's go around and have a look round it. So as you can see, it's nice and compact. It looks really nice and minimal, and looks great in this colour. That's where you'll fill your water up. It does come with a plastic step because you don't get an electric step out the back, but that does come with the van. Round to the rear, as I said, we've added a reversing camera. And if you then look in here, it's a nice spacious van, and really for a compact van. So you've got your 2 bench seats here that will fold down and make your bed. In terms of storage, under there you've got little bits in the corner, more here, and then you've got your leisure battery that just sits there as well. If you are ordering one of these from factory, you can spec them quite good as well in terms of, you know, extra batteries, lithium batteries, etc. More storage in there, and then that's your gas locker in there for 2 3.9 bottles. And we'll obviously go back to the back in a bit. Round to the driver's side, and you get what you need: your toilet cassette, your electric hookup point, your fresh and your waste drain offs for your water. You can add things like awnings as well on them at dealer. So you know, if you want to spec it to be highly spec'd or better spec'd, then you can. Before we jump in, I'll pull this step out because I've only got little legs. There's one I made earlier. So there's no fly screen on these. A blanking plate sits there, which is obviously where your step would be, but you can put a power socket in there if you want to, but there is one here. You get an entrance light here. From the front, so the cab is pretty much what you'd expect from the Fiat cab. Speed limit, cruise control, Bluetooth functionality, your Pioneer heads unit, which will do Apple CarPlay and Android Auto by way of sat-nav. Your reversing camera will come onto that screen as well, and then you've got your USB, your 12 volt, your drinks holders. Both seats will spin round. Behind the driver's seat is the table, so that's where that sits. And then above me here we've got a compressor fridge with a freezer box, just there, and then a nice wardrobe. And in that wardrobe is your table leg, and then there's your cushions there as well. But a good space. There is a hanger, so you can hang your clothes off it as well. Into your cooking area, and you've got a sink with hot and cold running water, 2 gas burners, an extendable worktop that sits just there, and then combination oven and grill, and a few little bits and bobs by way of cutlery drawer and a bit of storage there. They have replaced these little buttons with the black, more modern looking buttons. More storage underneath. And then above you, you've got a bit of a locker just there. In your bathroom, Jack's just turning everything on, look, like a legend. It's a wet room that you get in here, but it's nice and spacious. There is a vent above your head for anything that is coming out by way of steam. You can push your sink out the way, so basically if you do that, that will click and stay out the way. Bit of storage underneath, and then in here you've got storage as well, so you can hide all your toiletries, toothbrush, toothpaste and all that in there, and then drop that down, as I said, if you want your sink. And then into the back you've got your bits and bobs, so more locker space. They have added a 120 watt solar panel to the roof on this one. Loads more locker space just here. So again, for a compact van, it's got a decent amount of storage. Above my head is a skylight, so it's letting in lots of nice lateral light. And then these little reading lights just there, come with USB connectivity. So you've got one that side, and then you've got one that side as well, so you can power your USB. And then your heating and your hot water is the Wales system, so nice and easy, nice and straightforward, and easy to use. And then these will turn off more lights above your head, so these lights just up here. But the LED strip lights have been upgraded, so they're nice and bright as well. Another power socket by way of just here, and then underneath here you can add in a TV aerial point, because again, at factory you can spec it to have a TV aerial added as well. So if you're interested in an Expedition range, but you thought they're a little bit long at 6 meters or 6.36, well, they've now brought out a 5.4, so it could be ideal for you. If there's 2 of you sleeping, 2 of you traveling, and you want that more compact size, then this is probably the van for you. And as I said, it's well worth popping in, coming and sitting down with me, Steve, and having a chat about what options you can add on, because you can spec them really, really good. Thanks for watching, really, really appreciate it. Pick up the phone again, like I said, ask for me, Steve, if you're interested, and we will take it from there. So thanks from everyone at Don Amott, and we'll see you very soon. Take care.